Hey everyone, it is late at night and I am Norman. I still have my friend's Hamilton field watch. And a few months ago, I regulated this watch. However, the beat error had some issues and I was a bit nervous, so I didn't do anything about the beat error. Tonight, we're gonna see how this watch is doing, and if need be, I'll tweak its regulation a bit more, but we're gonna do it properly tonight. I'm going to regulate it and I'm going to fix the beat error, and once this watch is spot on, I'll actually send it back to him at last. So let me get out the tools we'll need to regulate this watch and fix the beat error, and we'll see how I do. Hopefully I don't break it. Let us begin. Okay, so here is the watch, and the camera is really dim. That way you'll actually be able to read the time grapher as I'm doing this regulation. Alright, so the tools that we'll need to do this is a time grapher. That way we can see what we're doing in real time. I don't have any peg wood, so I'm going to use a toothpick just like I did last time. We'll need a case back wrench to take the case back off. And last time I was just really careful with that wrench so that I don't slip and scratch the case back. However, this time around we're going to take the extra precaution of using a plastic baggie. So if I do slip, it's not going to scratch the watch. And since we're opening up a mechanical watch, when I'm done, we're going to blow out the inside there, make sure that there's no dust that got in there. So I've already wound this watch up, so it's ready to go. Let's get this case back off. So I'm going to place this baggie over the case back, and we'll use this wrench, which is still adjusted for this particular case back because I haven't used it since the last video. And good thing I'm using this baggie. I just slipped out of the notches there. So there and there. Then we'll turn it. There it goes. And let's see if I can do this by hand now. Yep. Carefully remove that. Set it off to the side. Alright, so let's look at what we need to adjust here. So you can see that there are two different points coming off of the balance wheel there, or the balance bridge. The one that's straight out does regulation, and this other one right on top there should correct the beat error. Look at those, not through the camera. Alright, let's put this on the time grapher and see how it's doing. It's been months since I regulated it. I have the time grapher muted, and we'll see if I can get them both in focus here. We'll let it settle down. There it goes. Yeah, look at that. It's just at +2. So it's still performing great. But the beat error is not doing so well. So we'll try and correct the beat error, and then we'll see how this accuracy is, and we may have to tweak that as well. Now for beat error, we don't really have the friendly plus minus like we do when you're just regulating it. So I'm going to carefully nudge that to the left. And we'll see how it does. Alright, let me try the other direction, because that looks worse. And I'm just resting this toothpick against the edge of the case so that I don't slip downward toward the balance wheel. Alright, I'm nudging it to the right. That looks a bit better. Go a little bit more. And it kind of got worse, so I wonder if I need to just move this a little bit to the left. Use my other hand to steady it. It's a little nerve-wracking being right above the balance wheel. That was bad. I actually slightly touched the balance wheel, I think, because it just kind of stopped. But it's going again, but not well. Uh-oh. Not well at all. Yeah, this is not good. It looked like I was nowhere near the balance wheel, but it kind of stopped. And now, as you can see, the beat error is terrible. So is the time. Oh boy. This gasket's moving. Okay. Wondering if maybe I just need, there we go. Maybe I just need to move it left. Without touching it. You can see how easy it is to accidentally come in contact with that balance wheel. Okay, it looks like I didn't do any damage. I mean, like I said, it looked like I was nowhere near it. And certainly didn't damage it at all. Just got close enough to stop it. There we go. Okay, now the beat error is looking much better. So let me just cautiously touch it just a little bit to the left. There, barely anything. Okay. Whew. That was nerve-wracking. Okay, so now it's really fast, so I need to cautiously move the regulator. It's a little bit further from the balance wheel, but still pretty terrifying. All right, let's see what that does. And get out of the way here. Okay, there we go. Give it a moment. So 0.3 here looks much better than it was before. 0.2. And I just moved it so the error here bumped up. So we'll see if that evens out again. That 0.2, 0.3 looks really good. I'm not sure why this is at plus 12 now, when it was spot on. We'll let it kind of settle. Okay, minus 4, minus 8. But I was moving it, so we'll kind of give it a second here. There is a bit of snow though, which is not cool. -5. Maybe we'll give that just one last nudge. Famous last words. Oh, hopefully that wasn't too much. Now it's at +2. Ooh, +16. Yeah, it's amazing how little it takes. You barely move this thing, and it makes a big difference. Oh, that might have been too much. +3. Oh, yeah. Alright, now, that time I barely nudged it. Looks like it's still slow though. -7. +8. Yeah. I mean, this is just really takes the slightest touch. Okay. That looks pretty good. +7. +8. +2. -5. +1. So now it's kind of straddling that. The beat error still looks really good. Alright, I think we're good now. We have 0.2 milliseconds on the beat error. This is kind of... You see everything settling down now too. There's less noise there. Part of it might be me talking. -8. +1. Alright, I feel like this is doing pretty well. I'm going to blow it out and then we'll put the case back on and put it on the time grapher flipped around so that it is dial up. So we'll blow it out. Dust it off in there. Make sure that gasket is seated. And I'll screw this in as tight as I can by hand. And I know you're not supposed to screw these down super hard, but I'll give it just a little nudge with the case back wrench. There. Alright, let's put it on the time grapher one last time. And hopefully things will look good. We'll try turning this up a little bit. Alright, so it's not doing too terrible. The accuracy is a little bit off from what I had before, but it's still under 10 seconds. And it's kind of straddling the plus and minus there. Yeah, +3. The beat error looks much better. We're under a millisecond. Alright, I'll put this strap back on. So there you have it. Now my friend's watch is running wonderfully. So I'm going to package this up, send it back to him, and hopefully he can enjoy the watch. Thanks for watching.